welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe. We have here with us a popular dish, which is kwacoco and banga soup. This is one of the many popular dishes eaten here in Cameroon, and it is a traditional dish which originates from the Bakure people of the southwest region of Cameroon. This is one of their special delicacies, and they equally have kwacoco Bible, also known as Timbana Musa. Please correct me in the comment section. And so without much being said, let's get right into the video. Please do make sure you check out the description box. I'm going to list every single ingredient I used for this recipe. And so do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. YouTube will therefore know that you love my cooking videos. Do not forget to share for others to see, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I repeat, check the description box, share, like, and subscribe, which is the most important of all. Thank you guys. When it comes to adding protein to your kwacoco and banga soup, or your banga soup in particular, I've seen so many varieties of protein used. I've seen smoked chicken, smoked pork. I've seen so many, and I've equally seen dried fish. This fish is used for many other dishes as well. I've equally seen it in my banga soup that I once purchased, and it actually does taste nice. I also have here with me my onions and pepper. And like I always tell you guys, yellow pepper is the truth. If you've been using it, you therefore understand what I mean. It adds so much flavor to food. We equally have Maggi crevettes and normal Maggi, that's our seasoning cubes, some salt to taste, and also a blended onion paste. I'll actually grate some and I'll blend some. That depends on you. Now we have selected and washed banga, and we are going to boil it with some salt. We are going to proceed to our kwacoco itself, which is a grated cocoyam paste. If you have a blender, you can use it. It is still very much okay. And so we are going to add in some water because we do not want it to be so hard. We are going to add in some salt and beat it up properly. If you do not have problems with cocoyams itching your hand, you can use your hand to beat it up properly. So what you're going to do is that you're going to add your cocoyams to your leaves. That is your already wiped leaves. You're going to add it. These are plantain leaves to be precise. You're going to now tie the under, then you're going to tie the on top. That's just what you're going to do, but you have to be careful not to exert so much pressure, else you're going to tear your leaves, and it's quite frustrating. Let me be honest with you, plantain leaves add so much flavor to food, and I'm sorry for cropping out some parts. Those parts are not relevant in the video, and you know how kids are, they will always come in. And so you're just going to line up your kwacoco in your pot, but before that you're going to cover the surface with plantain leaves. That's because you do not want your kwacoco to have direct contact with the pot, so it does not burn in case you forget to add some water. And you're going to cover it with your plantain leaves as well. That's because you need to trap the heat in order to cook it. You add little water, that's little by little, until it gets ready. Do not add so much water, it is not rice. So that's practically steaming, as you can see. So let's move over to our fish. If you can actually purchase smoked mackerel, it is the truth when it comes to kwacoco and banga soup. I have eaten it that way so many times. So I'm going to be using my air fryer to dry it since I could not smoke it. And this actually came out very much okay. Next up, we have our boiled banga or palm kernel. If you hear me saying banga, this is what I'm talking about, this nut. And so we are going to pound it. You're going to pound it very well. If you have people around you, then you can actually shift the mortar and the pestle when you are tired for it to go round, because you need to really exercise your muscle. And so you guys, I'll suggest, if you're a lover of banga soup, then you should definitely purchase so much banga, wash and boil it, and then when you pound it and get the extract, You can actually reserve some in the freezer that you'll be using to cook whenever you crave this dish, because I'll kid you not, you must pound your banga. Guys, do you know that you can use this to make palm oil and palm kernel oil? Do you know that there's a difference between both? The palm oil is the extract you get from this. The palm kernel oil is the extract you get from the nuts inside. So that's something for another day that I'm going to show you guys. But then this is how you get to pound and achieve what you're looking for. So this is what we want. We want it to be like this. And so we have arrived at the point where we need to add in some water. So you're going to add in some hot water, because banga or palm oil coagulates when it is exposed to air for so long, and only hot water or warm water can actually take it out, not cold water. So you're going to add in some hot water, and then you're going to extract your banga juice. And so in case your banga is still very much warm or hot in your mortar, you can add room temperature water to rinse it off, because we actually need the banga juice for our banga soup. And here you have it. We have achieved that. So we are going to stand our pot on the fire, add in some oil and let it boil. Also, what do you do with the waste when you get your banga juice? That is the chaff. As for the banga nut itself, you can actually use it to make palm kernel oil or mianga, which is used for the body. It is actually good for the body. And so we are going to add in some oil, like I earlier on said. As for the chaff, when it dries off, you can use it to light fire. There's something that I would love to share with you guys, which is the fact that you can actually make use of your banga chaff itself. That's before rinsing off the banga extract. I grew up knowing that I could add some sugar to it, warm it in a frying pan, and then eat. It is so nice. It's somehow like candy. And over to our video, we are going to add in our protein of choice, going with some crayfish, and then adding my grated onions and pepper. I've already gone in with the blended onions. Garnishing is totally optional, but if you must garnish, you can either use pumpkin ugu or okongobong leaves. They are the same, or ANCHIE leaves. Do not forget to add in your black bush pepper. It somehow adds some native aroma to some of your dishes. You will love it, and it has good benefits as well. Thank you guys for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave me a comment if you've learned anything or you'll be trying out this dish. Usually I get to eat kwacoco or served kwacoco in bits, as in the kwacoco itself has been cut into smaller bits, and then the soup is just mixed in it and you're just going to eat. See you guys in my next video.